Oh, hang on. I think maybe. Hard to tell. Oh, yep. Fantastic. Looks like I am live and up and running on YouTube for the first time ever. Forgive the noise in the background, but
Do not be alarmed. Leave all personal belongings behind as you make your way to the nearest
let
evacuation
us
point.
get... Hang on a second. There we go, that's a bit more like it. So yes, folks, my name is Rob Farker. I am a fairly newbie YouTuber and live streamer, pardon me, with an itchy nose right at the moment, who put up a video, as you may well be aware, online, and after putting up a bunch of videos on YouTube, but this particular one was about playing this video game, Elite Dangerous, with intent. And within under a week, I managed to get over 1,500 views. And I know that not all of those were full watch-throughs, but still, I got a bunch of new subscriptions out of it. And I just wanted to pop on very quickly, maybe for about the next hour. It's 8:30 Sydney time on Wednesday. Hang on a second, I just need to... There we go. Live chat. Okay. So I know. There we go. Sorry, just doing a quick bit of fiddling here. Yeah, and to say thank you for all of that wonderful attention. You know, the YouTube algorithm may have put the video in front of you folks, but you decided to click on the link and see what it was all about. I thought, what the heck? I know I am wanting to play Elite Dangerous with a bit of intent, and I will talk about that shortly. But kind of for the moment, I do just want to pop on and yeah, just see if I can play a little bit of Elite Dangerous for you folks. And maybe even waffle on a little bit as to what I intend for this game. Says my bit rate is a bit low, but I am not sure how I go about fixing that up. So as you might not have seen the video that I put on YouTube a little bit earlier on about wiping my profile. Spoiler alert, I did. That's why I've got the Scarsdale, my Sidewinder, up here in front of me at the moment instead of something larger and more fancy like the Type 8 Transporter or the Python. Sadly, those are all gone. But I did want to start playing Elite Dangerous as a bit of a business, kind of from scratch, and see how we go. There we go. All right, that's got going. I might pop back to screen capture in a sec. But for the moment, I just want what is up on here. So, like I said, I have wiped my progress. I'm now in my Sidewinder at the starting location of Chamberlain's Rest. And I have myself a little bit of a mission. Let me bring up the galaxy map. So here be where I am. And I know it is a big mass of lots of lines. Ooh, a new opportunity. 10 light years away. Oh, do I do this? You know, it's the starter mission, so I am kind of tempted. But one thing I do want to do... let's see. I want to kind of start a little bit of a road trip for myself and head over here, Kunti, which is the home system of the Elite Dangerous Australia and New Zealand squadron, of which I am part, or Cunty as they like to call it, because, you know, Australian. Not much you can do about that. But anyway. Yeah, it's still warning me about the bit rate, and I have no idea how I go about changing that output. Video track bit rate. Can I? Let me adjust. Let's see if it will allow me to apply that. Done. Okay. Well, let's see if that gives me a better result, and let's also see if it gets YouTube on the back. Which at the moment, if I try and plot a route, yeah, I can't do it on 1 tank of gas. And it is basically 209.58 light years, and I think the jump range on the Scarsdale I know that there is a... That's what you do. So on lane, I've got a jack range of just under 8 lanes. It's still warning me about bit rate. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just my current uploads at the moment, or I don't know. I never seem to get these warnings when I'm on Twitch, so I don't know. This will do for the moment. Public gaming, Elite Dangerous, all these. Stuff that I have to go through.
Greetings to all commanders.
Recording date today. Save. Alright, let's see whether that makes any difference. All these things that it's still warning me about the damn bit rate. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's try. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. Going, I tried switching off and switching on. So, it looks as though, in the meantime, I do have... Suppose I had a contact a Stillman survey in Wajitsu, but 10,000 credit payment will be provided alongside local mission board contacts. I don't know. I tell you what. Let's give this a go. So let's have a look. So it looks like this might earn me 10,000 credits. Alright, it's 2 jumps, and it's not exactly going in the right direction, but alright, what the heck. Let's just give it a go. So one of the things I do is dangerous recently and talking about how I wanted to start tracking my finances. And one of the things he suggested was that the website Inara, which is a gaming website that collects various statistics for games, that it has an inbuilt kind of business tracking system. How much cash that you've got, your gains and your losses. Although I don't know if it specifically gives me if it breaks down my expenditures by fuel or repairs or what have you. But I figure, what the heck, let's try this mission out and just see what the results are. And if it's not the thing for me, then we'll try something else. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's turn. Yeah, nothing on board me. Scan detector. I'm fine. Night vision on. There we go. So that I can actually kind of see what it says. Alright. So the destination is on the other side. See if I can just keep the microphone toward my mouth, but also away from it. Alright, I'm still mass locked. Engineering on my engines, not engineering, and
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
so I need to get away from the planet's surface, which I think I have. Okay, not quite. Well, let's just point the nose that way. As the frameshift drive keeps warming up, well, thankfully not really warming up, heat is staying at almost comfort 42%. And as I'm away from the planet's surface, I think I can safely turn the night vision back off. Let's just have a quick look. Still on the other side of the planet, but here we come. No, don't want to be going back into the glide path. Okay, let's see. Go. And
Frameshift drive charging.
so we'll, as I'm pretty sure I don't have a fuel scoop on this thing. I didn't actually check its stats out. Might have to give that a look when I get in. Yes, if I have a fuel scoop, it's definitely go. Can I? Yeah. Okay, why not? Let's just see if this works. Here we go.
System scan complete.
Okay, well, I'm not really too worried about signals at the moment, so I am gonna drop back out, and I'm going to
Frameshift
jump to
drive
the
charging.
Whalensu system owned by the Kumo crew. do go into it. Yep, there I am showing up as live. That's good. Share. Okay, we're still getting it. Sorry, I've just been putting some links in various places. Sounds like we're coming in. Yep, still in surveys, definitely a base. Good stuff. So I have to. All right. Right map. I want to look at this. And on it goes. Request
granted.
Slow it down. Being a bit lazy tonight, folks, really. Stuff like that.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to make a note of this. So fuel. Credits. I do have a friend of mine who sent me a spreadsheet. I was thinking of using an application called Newcash, which is kind of a freeware, a freeware bookkeeping software that admittedly is over a decade old, and it would appear that it basically doesn't seem to work. I can get into it, start a business file, make a few changes and save, but then when I try and reopen, it refuses. So yeah, I don't know. I gave up. That's one of the reasons why I was glad to see Inara was a thing. So I'll tell you what. Let me just pop back and see. I probably won't refresh it immediately. I'd say the API needs a bit of time to come back in. Stuff and services. Let's see. Mission board. Fantastic.
Incoming mission critical message.
Basically, it's 10 grand for just turning up, which is nice. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we got that. I think I put it on. Hey, alright, so I am now part of the Elite Dangerous Squadron once again. I kind of already knew that, but anyway. still love that little zip noise as you get out.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
It's annoying. I always hate that running noise when you're sort of like moving full forward. I like moving briskly, but I don't know. I also like a bit of an unhurried pace. So let's have a look. Well, here be... Alright, I'll run a little bit because I don't want to waste your time. So here be the Scarsdale. You know, not a bad little unit, especially with an updated paint job. The default one looks a bit dull, but I don't know. I remember I sold off my original Scarsdale a few, maybe a month or so ago, just because I saw it still sitting in my shipping container. Why do I need that? But yeah, that kind of paint job, I'd be tempted to hang on to it for a little bit longer. So let's go.
I need someone with good aim to run a job for me. Is that you?
No thank you, Leia Hawkins. I'll do that. Alone for now. Okay, so there are terminals down there. Are there any up here? Yes.
Reach throughout the courses.
Okay. That's kind of tempting. Just a nice starter job, build up the credits, and it is local in system. So, I'm not too worried about increasing influence because I don't think I'm going to be sticking around that long. Operational map, looking at. Until I work out what all these potential extras mean, I think I'll be sticking with the cash for the moment, but I'll have to check in with the Conti League about what it all means. Alright. Okay, let's accept this mission. Good bit of extra cash, I'm happy with that. Okay, where is Arapahola from? Well, it does seem sort of like it's in the right direction. I wonder if... Ah, of course I didn't add. Alright, so it does sort of look like I'm heading in. Delete bookmark, but it's not. Oh, hang on. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out. So where is Kunti in relation to where I am? Okay. So I kind of need to be heading in that direction. And... which way? Oh, thank you very much for... Oh, Eric Q, thank you. Apologies if that's been sitting there for a while. I've been concentrating a little bit on the game, but thank you very much for popping in. Glad you're here. Okay. Ooh. Alright, now for a second I thought we might have had Thargoids in Kunti all of a sudden, but no, that little red icon is for a system on the other side of it. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, it does look as though the stream is running quite a bit behind where I am. Not sure why. Alright. Oklahoma is generally in the right direction. I've still got to come back. No thank you. Alright, in that case...
And effortless style. You need look no further than the beluga line. Sound clean, fly the best.
Alright.
Taste bud imbalance. Changes to visual acuity. Changes to bone density. Nerve pain. Back pain. Interval blisters. Bladder sneezes. Anyway, are you prepared?
Just have a quick look. Is there a way that I can check navigation transactions? That's what I'm after. Okay, so at least this is a drop off. I don't have to come back where I'm going, but still. Do this one nice and quick. And it should give me enough cash to actually afford a better suit and a decent encounter suit and maybe some weapons as well. But for the moment, let us just go.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Ooh, okay. Let's turn around a bit. Seems to max load. That would explain that. Okay. And from the looks of things, it's on the other side of that planet. So,
Frameshift drive charging.
frame shift drive.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, it's on the other side. That is on the other side of the planet. That's not a base on the planet's other side. It is a... That's what I thought. So yeah, just using, I found out about this before the clear, the full spectrum system scanner, which basically gives me information on the system. I do seem to be running behind a fair bit on the stream. Because I am still leaving it on, from what I can see, YouTube Studio. It's not showing. Oh no. It's almost, okay, let's shut that off. So it almost looks a bit better if I'm actually watching the stream myself on my own screen. It's actually up to date, so... Although it is interesting actually being able to handle this hands-free, because I'm sure Super Cruise Assist is something that has been in the game for ages, but I just never used it. I don't think I even realised it was there. So, yeah. Switch back? No, it's still coming. So we're finally slowing down. Okay. Now. Entering the orbit says, okay, so that looks like it's taken. Visibility bubble. This is bloody great, I will say. She does have the best so far. I mean, I've not flown an Eagle in ages, but I'm looking straight up, and usually there is some sort of cockpit framework between me and what I'm looking at if I look straight up. Not now. There. Here we come, I think. Oh, the sun's coming up. So we are just, looks like it's right on the Terminator. Whether it has a, whether this is tidally locked or whether this place is an actual destination. Okay, well, looks
Orbital
like
flight engaged.
this meat is a fairly small one because I'm coming up pretty quick. Should be close enough that I've got a decent glide in. We'll see. Not too shabby. And at full speed, it's a couple of minutes in. Alright. Okay. Sorry, Jasper. Thank you very much for the comment. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, let me check the settings. Okay, let me crank the microphone volume up now. Okay. I'll have to make some adjustments in Streamlabs as well. Okay. That any better? Marvelous, thank you. Okay. Oh. So yeah, Jasper, 07 back to you. Glad to see another commander on. So yes, I am. I don't know if if you are a subscriber to on the channel or seen all the videos I've been putting up lately, but yeah, I'm trying to play. My aim here is to play Elite Dangerous with a bit of intent. I just blew my profile away yesterday, and I'm starting almost from scratch again. I do still have a. Yeah, while I'm waffling, it would probably be a good idea to. Yes. Request landing permission. Thank you very much, Jasper. So yeah, I've got a few. Yeah, and we'll let the auto landing computer handle it. There we go. So yeah, I think I now have about 4 videos dedicated to Elite Dangerous at the moment. I'm going to be putting up tomorrow night a chat with one of the moderators and managers of the Elite Dangerous Australia and New Zealand squadron, and I'm going to be embarking on a bit of a road trip from the starting location to the Conti system, which is the headquarters of the Elite Dangerous Australia and New Zealand. Okay, so fuel 10 credits. I think I have to get out here. Let's see. So yeah, it's 200 light years away at the moment. My ship, the Scarsdale, has a 7 light year jump range, and yeah, I know what you mean. I started playing, I think, in 2016, 2017. I've got some old live streams back from 2018, and then I just kind of let the game go because I felt like it was getting a bit too complex. Oh, hang on. I don't want to be here. Obviously, there's nothing for me to pick up, so. All right, Genevieve Park. Okay, time to get out and about again. So cool. What time? It must be early morning for you, I assume. You guys are at least 14, 15 hours behind. Oh, that's a drone. Okay, good. And going somewhere. Ah, there we go. There's the big entry archway. Good stuff. All right, now I know I need to find a terminal. 4 a.m. Well, thank you very much for deciding that when you were getting up early. Oh, there she is.
Do you often walk up to complete strangers?
Yes, when I've got a bloody delivery for them.
I guess this means I can get on with my work then. Thanks.
Mission status updated.
Okay. You know, I'm sure there are more modern games that look a lot better, but still, I do like the way this game looks. So you don't have to... You're... right. So, yeah, I guess your work schedule means... so this would be your Thursday morning. Oh, God. I fear I'm basically pegging myself as, you know, woefully inexperienced. But I assume you're talking about... Was I triple elite in any of these? No. I had not gotten all that far. So I was playing in 2018, and like I said, the game got a bit too complex, and I put it aside. And it's only just kind of like within the last couple of months that I decided to come back to it and give it another go. Well, I have to leave the settlement, don't I? All right. Auto launch. I love how small the Scarsdale looks on the landing pad there, even the digital one. I guess that's because it's an actual large pad and it's got to... Alright. Does that count? I guess I've got to be outside its airspace too. Complete the contract at a terminal. Any terminal? Do I have to go back to... Well, I suppose I'm still in system, so I might as well. I had been... I kind of made a decision that I wanted to find a way to go all in on my love of sleek futures and cool machines. And really, they don't come much sleeker than either a game like this or a game like Star Citizen. And as much as I was keen on the C2 Hercules Starlifter from Star Citizen, the more I looked into the game, I realised that it wasn't really in a state that I would be interested in putting up with. Yep, so I've got to go all the way back to... Keep using the wrong... I love the thumbstick controls that I get thanks to my hot ass, but sometimes I just thumb onto the wrong thing and yep. I've got to point myself in the right direction, haven't I? Alright, hopefully that's enough. Yes, there we go. True, they've been... I do still subscribe to a few YouTubers about it, and there's still a little... I mean, outrage gets the most views, you know what I mean? So there is always going to be people who are going to complain about it, and people who are at least on their thumbnails going to make, you know, big statements as to how borked it still is. But when I tried it, it was before the 4.0 patch. I had trouble getting out of the apartment, and it was kind of the point where I went, you know what, I'm not the kind of guy. Well, at least when it comes to a video game, I'm not the kind of guy who has the patience enough to put up with bugs. You know what I mean? So for the moment, I think. Before I dabble with Star Citizen, I think I'll wait till we probably get to 1.0 and see how we go there instead. And in the meantime, I don't know, I am just... Can I roll? Yes, I can, because it's just assist. That's good. For the time being, I'm pretty happy with focusing on this and just getting to know... Yeah, full agreement with you, Jasper. 1.0. Yeah, some of the vids are glorious, and I don't know, there was a little bit of me, I used to play Wing Commander in the 90s, so the name Chris Roberts has a certain cachet for me. Even though the Wing Commander movie that he put out, I don't know, I don't want to shit on it. And I think I've heard comments from like Freddie Prinze and Matthew Lillard where, you know, they kind of said, yeah, look, we know what you mean. We signed on to it. We got the script, we signed on, and then they sent us another script, and it was nothing like the original script. So, yeah. I think they were both kind of like gaming nerds enough that they had played the games themselves. But yeah, and there is a bit of me that, you know, I love the Squadron 42 stuff. I thought that video they put out after the last Citizen Con, I'd known and I'd seen the bits and pieces that they put out before. The fact that it had Gillian Anderson and Gary Oldman and Mark Strong in it, and that they'd got the old gang back together with Mark Hamill and John Rhys Davies. Well, okay, yikes. Okay. I thought I was on Super Cruise Assist. Alright. Loop-de-loop. The good old Elite Dangerous loop-de-loop. Am I pointing in the right? Yeah, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes, we... Blah. Alright. Here we go. So part of me is really keen on it for that. But... yeah, at the moment I am like, alright guys, let's just wait until, at the very least, Squadron 42 comes out, and for Star Citizen to go 1.0. And I shall hold off. I shall earn my way up to a Crusader Hercules, because pre-buying one is when they last had it available, it was $400, and while there's a bit of me that would be that stupid, I don't think I'll bother I don't think I'll bother splurging that much in the end. Yeah, oh absolutely. And it's easy to kind of say vaporware, but so generally, as long as you're within system, it looks like fuel is about 10 credits. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. So do I have to get out, or will it just... yeah, there we go. Completed mission. Yep. I am taking the money and I'm running. Mostly penniless. Well, at least I've got a bit more cash than previous. Alright, well, I am going to auto-launch. This time, let's go back this way. And I know I need to be heading downward. So, what about... None. Anarchy, 4.12 light years. 10.7 light years. Okay, so there are a bunch of... looks like a bunch of nothing systems between where I am and where I want to go. G, white, yellow star. Yeah, I was glad. I've heard people say varying things about Odyssey, but one of the things I'm very glad of is the fact that you can now get out of your starship. Even if it's just wandering around a starbase, for that for me just gives enough of a mental break from being within your vessel. Start heading off into... Let's just get out of the way of Stillman Survey. So right at the moment, I'm just trying to find... What are you looking for? Okay, so right at the moment, I am wanting to commence my grand trip. Where are we? Let's do a search. So I want to basically be heading that away. So I am looking for an inhabited system somewhere close that I can get to in the Scarsdale, that hopefully will have some more missions for me and will slowly but surely get me here. So if I scroll out a bit... So I know I need to be generally descending along the galactic plane and heading that away. And all I'm after is just any systems where I can safely... yeah. From what I heard, it was a bit of a thing. Alright, those words are sectors, they're not actual planets. I mean, obviously there is a way to get from there to here, but... I am just not sure. I don't know. There is part of me that is almost tempted to bite the bullet and get in touch with Tavares and say, you know what, mate? I would be... If you're willing to bring the fleet carrier all the way out to where I am... Oh... Hang on a second. So this looks like it's heading roughly in the right direction, but we're going up. And of course... Long Federation Corporate, but okay. So at least now... Wolf 1329. It feels like it's kind of heading the wrong way. But at least I'm getting unoccupied... Oh. Theta Indy, that is a bit of a... It's like at least if I find a named system, I've got somewhere to go. I know there is probably a way that I can recenter on where I am. There we go, okay. So it feels like I'm kind of... Alright. This at least looks like a decent enough place to... 20 light years. This at least feels like it gives me somewhere to go. So... Alright, I was thinking I was still pointed at On lift, being pretty bored lately and need a rescue mission to break the monotony. Well, I tell you what, it's a tempting thought, but it's 9:30 in the evening where I am. I've got a busy evening tomorrow, and
Frameshift drive charging.
I think what I will do for the moment is I'll complete this run, and then I'm going to log off for the night. So, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the offer. Means a lot, Jasper. And I'll have to make sure to give you a follow or subscribe back if you've got a channel going.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whoa, okay. Overheating. Let it cool down a bit, Rob. Get some distance. There we are. Well, I may well have to... That's a bit better. Okay. Can I chance it? Alright, let's just see what happens. Heat's coming up. Drive's still charging. Heat build-up's easing. Here we go. Good question, Spike, and thank you very much for watching. All right. So to answer your question, I am not 100% sure because this is basically the first time I've been live on YouTube. There's a bit of a learning my way around. Okay, now this time let's let it cool off. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
All these things you don't have to worry about when you're a smart ass and you've got an improved and advanced ship. Thank you very much, Jasper. So yeah, kind of came out of nowhere, really.
System scan complete.
Well, okay. Alright, looks like I'm almost there. That's good. Yeah, I just started... I was kind of doing YouTube around about the same time I was doing Elite Dangerous. I live streamed on Twitch and then I put the videos up on here. And then I gave it all up for a little while, and just recently I found myself in a position life-wise where I just wanted to give myself a new challenge and had the space to do so. And the idea hit me, let's try restarting the YouTube channel and see what happens. And I put up this one video, and next thing I know, YouTube puts it in front of enough people who go, hey, this looks kind of interesting, this guy doing this pose. And they come along and they give it a look, and of course, you know, not everybody watches it all the way through, but enough people that I basically over double my subscribers, and yeah. Alright, so let's see. I don't know whether that gives me everything, but let's see what we have in system. Alright, fleet carriers, that's a good sign. I'm not really wanting to faff around with landing on a planet. Whoa, why? I'm not that close to the sun still, am I? Am I? Maybe I am. Okay, cool down, girl. That's it. Navigate. Oh, of course. Spike, thank you. Duh. Alright. Well, that'll do. I'm still... okay, 55% heat. This is a warm place to be in. Is it going to let me? Hopefully, this will get me far away. Ooh. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's better. That's true, Spike. It would have. I'm catching up. I can see your I can see you chatting. It's also, but yeah. You probably did. All right. Am I going to do it the easy way? Ah, stuff it. Okay. Well, Jasper, I'm glad that you decided to pop along when I popped up in your feed. And Spike, thank you very much also for dropping in. Now, I'm already part of an Elite Dangerous Discord for Australia. So, I don't know about splitting my allegiances that much. But, we'll see how we do. Here we come. Coming in. Thank you very much. Well, who knows, I might even be able to sell some astronomical data while I'm here. Yeah, let's put that there so I can just get a bit closer to the screen. Oh, nope, slow down. Thank you very much. Looks like I'm going to be wanting to coming out of Super Cruise soon. Come on, baby. Ah. No problem, guys. Will do. Here we go. Slow down a little bit more. I do like kind of being a smart ass and trying to get as close as possible before manually disengaging. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on doing 2 videos a week. I went a little bit bonkers this time just because that one video I did went off and I thought, all right, let's capitalize on that attention while I've got it. But at least I got a whole bunch of new subscribers out of it, and with any luck, that means I'll be popping up in their feeds on the regular. Here we come. Alright, I will do, before I pop off, a couple of... I'll have a look at...
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. That's 70 credits worth of fuel, so far I've only spent 129 credits tonight. Let's refuel. Yeah, we'll go to the hangar. And while we're doing that, alright. Because I have come a fair bit of a way. Let's see if I've got anything that is worth 43,000 credits. I'll take that.
Incoming message.
Mostly aimless. I don't know, I think I have this ambition that for combat rank I want to get to mostly harmless. Just for the Douglas Adams reference, you know, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And just never get any better than that. But I don't know. I do like the idea. I'm not... much as I said I loved the Wing Commander games back in the day, for this, I am not hardcore on combat. I like combat as a spice while I'm doing other things. You know, breaks up all of the interplanetary and interstellar travel. But beyond that, I'm not in any hurry to seek it out. But if it does come, I want to be able to handle myself okay. Do some battle or... Oi! Thank you very much, Mechagenide, for a subscription. Looks like... Glad to... Yeah, that's the first ping I've actually had for a subscription on this. So, lovely. Thank you very much. That's great. I think it appeared on... I could be wrong. I'm logged out of Twitch, so it didn't come in through there, but yeah. All right. Anyway, that has been, and actually one thing I do want to do, let me pop over to Inara and see whether or not it's actually add new credits record. Oh, okay. Now, do I credit balance current assets? Transactions log. Well, it's got to be syncing because it's showing the previous. So maybe it just takes... it looks like it has been automatically updating. So the next update would be sometime soonish. Or maybe it happens after I log off. I'm not sure. So hang on. This is me waving my mouse around at something you guys can't see. So yeah, here's my profile in Inara at the moment. That I am hoping will update with, okay, 22nd of January 2025, 8:04 a.m. I'm not sure whether that's US time or UK time, or Australian time. It's okay. Okay. Jasper taught me through it. Which blue button are we talking about? I want to get this sorted out before I go to bed. Okay. Oh, well, we'll sort that out at some other point. Anyway, commander screen. Okay. Import game data, of course. All right. So let's see what it says now. Commander, credits and assets. Well, hey. Okay. Fantastic. Transactions log. Miscellaneous. So that looks like... It looks like the last... Yeah. So the 39 and 10 and 10 in the original system for the fuel has come off. But the 70 that I just paid haven't. But that's great. Fantastic. Oh, well, good to know that this is... yeah, this has got a good way of keeping this whole business front of things up to date. All right. Anyway, time I logged off. Have yourself a good night or good morning in you folks' case, I believe. And I'm not sure exactly when I'll be going on next. I'll have to set up some regular hours, but hope to catch you then. So yes, this is Rob Farker giving a 07.